I didn't mean to disturb their mating session, but that's awesome. Came right here, flipped this rock, and came across my first salamander, man. Look at this beautiful spring salamander, y'all. I just arrived at my location about 5 minutes ago. Didn't even reach exactly where I wanted to go search. Decided that this little puddle looked pretty good to start flipping in. And came right here, flipped this rock, and came across my first salamander, man. Look at this beautiful spring salamander, y'all. Amazing. The second thing I flipped, this was the first rock I flipped right over here, and then I came right here. I saw it swimming, and it's gorgeous, y'all. So I'm gonna get me some photos. I'm trying to stay on the side of the road because we got a lot of cars coming and stuff, so. If you look closely, you can see that there are a bunch of little black spots along its pink body. But if you take a look at its face, you would see that it has some white spots underneath its eye and a dark line coming from its eye down to its nose. That's how you would indicate if it's a spring salamander or not. Guy's amazing. I'm gonna take a couple more photos and then release him back into his spot. I'm about to release this guy back into his little area where he's living in, and then continue searching for more stuff. These guys are found mainly in the United States of America and Canada, and they're found along streams and creeks and seeps, wherever there's water. They're also known as tadpole lovers, and I guess you can wonder why. So awesome little guy. Let me give you a little more video of him, and then I'm gonna release him back underneath his rock. And there he goes, y'all. All right, let's keep looking. Ooh, another one. Another one. Not about 5 minutes since that, not even 5 minutes, 2 minutes since that last one. I don't know where he went just now. There he is. This one isn't nearly as colorful as the last one. Actually, I think this is a different one than that one that I saw first, because the one that I saw was a little bit more colorful than this. And if you scroll back in the video, you would see that it's a completely different color. So the next one got away. I'm gonna put his rock back and release him. Bye, buddy. I see a frog over there. I don't know exactly what it is yet. And I see a nice little egg mass over there. So I'm gonna try and see if I can get my hands on that frog and hopefully determine exactly what it is, y'all. Hopefully you don't run away, but you're more likely he's going to. Oh, they're mating, y'all. Hey, I think that's a... Got him. Got him. This is a wood frog, y'all. I didn't mean to disturb their mating session, but that's awesome. This is the first time I see wood frogs mating, and I assume that's a wood frog egg mass right there, y'all. I heard them when I was coming up, but I didn't know exactly what this song was, just because I needed something to refresh me since I haven't been out here in a long time, man. But wood frog egg mass right there. Beautiful wood frogs. I'm gonna get some photos of these guys like this, and then take some pictures of that egg mass to have for my records, y'all. But I saw a bunch of them when I came over here. I hope I'm not like crushing any of them. I'm trying to be super careful walking around here because I know it's a lot of them. I heard them when I came up, but I didn't remember exactly what the song was. They kind of sound like ducks. And I was looking around to see if I saw any ducks, and then I was like, that's definitely a frog. So I'm gonna get some photos right on top of this log right here. Then release these 2 wood frogs back into the little seep. That's awesome. And they ain't gonna move just because they're mating right now. They're more focused on mating and not even worried about me being here. So let's get some photos. All right, adventure gang, so I got all the photos I wanted of this maiden pair of wood frogs. As you can tell, the male is at the top, the much darker individual, and the female, being much larger than the male, is at the bottom. And what they would do is the male would attach to the top of the female, and while the female is releasing the eggs, the male would fertilize them, and it would result in that egg mass that I showed you earlier on my GoPro. These guys are amazing, man. First set of wood frogs of the year. Awesome looking individuals. Awesome. I'm gonna release them back into their little seep and keep on looking, man. So here's another look at this egg mass. I never recommend picking them up out the water, but I'm just raise it up a little bit to show you guys. They're attached to the leaf litter. It's a nice little ball of baby wood frogs right there. Awesome. I'm gonna take some photos and then leave them alone, man. So I released that maiden pair of wood frogs back into this water. I seen a few more duck down in the water when I came up, but I can't find any more right now. So I'll stop back here when I'm coming back this way. But as for now, we're gonna keep moving. Oh yeah, that's freaking cool, y'all. That's awesome. So I'm gonna be looking on this same wall right here to see if I find any green salamanders or black mountain salamanders. Anyone I come across, I'm gonna show you guys, and hopefully it's a cool little thing for you to see. When you're looking for black mountain salamanders, you want to look for rocks like this that has a bunch of moss and algae growing on it. I'm gonna sift through all that leaf litter up top and see if I can find a couple for you guys. So I found my first black mountain salamander right here. You can see there's a slight little pattern on its back, but not super distinct. They're mostly dark in coloration and found in super moist areas like this. Awesome little salamander, man. There's not much to look at, so I'm not gonna plague you guys with a bunch of them. I just wanted to show you guys exactly how they look, and I'm gonna keep on moving, man. I want to show you guys a side-by-side comparison of these guys. As you can tell, that's the younger juvenile one on top. Has a lot more coloration on the tail. The darker one and the much larger one is a fully grown adult black mountain salamander. I'm not super familiar with these guys, so I don't have any information. I'm probably going to research it a lot more when I get home and tell you guys exactly what I find, probably in the description or something like that. So keep an eye out for these guys, man. They're super cool. I just started discovering these since I moved to East Tennessee, so I'm going to try and learn a lot more about them. I'm going to release these guys back. There goes one. Just went jumping. There goes the next one. I might actually take a couple of photos with them crawling up the wall like that and be on my way looking for more salamanders, man. I'm gonna just flip little rocks and stuff around the house and see if I could find any salamanders. I know there's a bunch of, when we built this concrete slab, there was a bunch of redback salamanders living under here, but they were in lead phase, so let's check this out. Oh, the first thing I flipped, man. Look at this little guy. Nice little redback salamander. You can tell it doesn't have any color right now, but it's a cool individual regardless. Put him right back underneath this little thing that he's living under. And I'm gonna keep looking. Oh, another one. Let's go. Let's go. Nice little redback salamander, y'all. That's cool. I'll put him right back. Two. 3, 4, 5. Five salamanders from one rock, y'all. That's cool. Man, put them back, man. They're going everywhere. They're releasing themselves.